So you've seen some stuff. How'd this one hit you?
Most shocked I've ever been by any news.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Number one.
Really?
Best quarterback you ever coached?
Andrew Luck's retired. Andrew Luck's retired. First thing on my mouth, no way.
I give him 2 years, maybe. He'll definitely be the best quarterback in this league.
About Andrew Luck, it was kind of like he was just great at everything.
How would you build the ultimate, like, Frankenstein, Bruce Arians quarterback?
If I was going to build all of them into one,
One guy, yeah.
it'd be Andrew Luck. He had everything that they all had. You know, he had a photographic memory. His athletic stuff was off the charts, same as Cam Newton's. His recall was like Ben and Tom. His preparation was like Ben and Tom. Ben, Tom, and Peyton.
The fall of Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck, the golden boy, the heir to Peyton Manning, a generational talent destined for greatness until it all came crashing down way too early. Born in Washington, D.C., raised in football, Andrew Luck was the son of former NFL quarterback Oliver Luck. Football was in his blood, but greatness, that was earned. At Stratford High School in Houston, Texas, Andrew's talent was undeniable. Over 7,000 passing yards, 53 touchdowns, and in mind for the game that scouts drooled over. But Luck didn't just dominate the field. He was a scholar too, offered by Ivy League schools, but he chose Stanford, where he would leave a legacy that still echoes today. Under Coach Jim Harbaugh, Luck thrived. Precision passing, pocket poise, and athleticism few expected. He led Stanford to an Orange Bowl victory and finished second in the Heisman voting twice. By 2011, he was considered the most NFL-ready prospect since Peyton Manning. His football IQ was off the charts, his mechanics textbook, his ceiling unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited.
Andrew's last year at Stanford was incredible. 3,500 yards, 37 passing touchdowns, and a 71 completion percentage. And finished second in the Heisman to RG3. Andrew was considered the obvious first overall pick, but the team that had the first pick had a hard decision to make. The Indianapolis Colts. Do they move on from the legend, Peyton Manning, or do they start over and pick their new savior?
For 14 wonderful years, the only professional football I've known has been Colts football.
The Colts decide to move on.
With the first pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Andrew Luck.
Andrew selected first overall. He had big shoes, enormous shoes to fill. Andrew had a good rookie year, throwing for 4,300 yards, 23 passing touchdowns, and 5 rushing, and did something nobody thought he could. He led the Colts to 11 wins in the playoffs as a rookie. He proved to the world that he was worth all the hype. Year after year, Luck defied the odds. Comeback wins, Pro Bowls, playoff appearances. By 2014, he led the league in touchdowns. He was just getting better and better. He was entering elite QB status. 4,700 yards and 40 passing touchdowns. Andrew took the Colts to the playoffs in his first 3 years. He was putting the Colts on the map again, making them a powerhouse. But behind the scenes, a storm was brewing. Andrew was getting beat up. 2015, he only played 7 games with a lacerated kidney and abdominal tear. The Colts O-line was the worst till it was too late. Behind every hit he took, price was paid. Torn cartilage, lacerated kidney, multiple concussions, a lingering shoulder injury that just wouldn't heal. Every snap came with a cost. 2017, he missed the entire season recovering from shoulder surgery. 2018, he returned with vengeance, winning Comeback Player of the Year, 4,500 yards, 39 touchdowns, and returned to the playoffs. But the pain never left. August 24th, 2019, shockwaves rippled through the NFL.
But I am going to retire. This is not an easy decision. Honestly, it's the hardest decision of my life.
How'd this one hit you?
Most shocked I've ever been by any news.
Never, I don't think anyone thought it would get to this point. But watching him in the press conference, Skip, he looked like a broken man.
Andrew Luck announced his retirement at just 29 years old. Fans booed. The league was stunned. He ruined my fantasy team this year. Some called him soft, others called him brave. But one thing was clear. Andrew Luck walked away from the game on his terms. A star that burned bright, but not for long. Not as long as it should have. The fall of Andrew Luck wasn't about failure. It was about survival. In walking away, he may have made the hardest decision of his life. Legends aren't always made in longevity. Sometimes they're forced in resilience. What if Andrew Luck didn't retire so early? Where in the record books do you think he'd be? Will he be a Hall of Famer? Me personally, I think he is one of the biggest what-ifs of all time for the NFL. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, comment down what you think, what you thought of Andrew Luck and where you think he would have been if he didn't retire at 29. I'd love to hear from you guys, but thank you guys for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you're new here or you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We'll see you next time, guys. Peace.